All right, I don't know how to set it up to where I can show my poster and my face at the same time. So I'm going to mainly show the poster while I'm explaining this, but this is what I did to teach. So the first one, first of all, it's called meiosis, and it occurs in the ovaries and testes, or testes, I don't know. The eggs, for the eggs and the sperms. And the reason why this is important is because it's kind of the reason that you and your siblings look similar, but not the exact same, are because of how the chromatids change and DNA gets changed a little, genes get changed a little bit. So starting off, there's two sort of phases. We're going to start over here with phase 1, and this is the prophase 1. In this, and there's like a picture for each one. First one is prophase 1. Inside this, we're going to have the chromates, the chromosomes, sorry, not chromates, the chromosomes are going to, the ones that have already been duplicated are going to condense. The homologs pair up and they cross over. So this is where, yeah, so the homologs pair up and they cross over, and the nuclear envelope around the homologs or the chromosomes or whatever those are, the nuclear envelope either becomes really brittle or it like completely disappears. Then in metaphase 1, we're going to have the paired homologs. So the homologs right here, they're going to line up on the equator, and the kinetochore is going to, so like the center of the homolog is going to attach to the spindle. And in anaphase 1, it's actually going, the spindle is going to pull things to the, I don't know, the poles, the opposite poles, basically. So the homologs separate, and the sister chromatids stay together though, and they move to opposite poles. And that's when in telophase, the spindle then disappears, you no longer need that, and the cytokinesis follows. So there's going to be cleavage in here, and these are going to bud off into their own thing. I don't want to, like maybe it's called I think it's a cell, but I'm not entirely sure. And the microfilaments are going to contract, which is why that's budding together. So in the second, I want to say phase of meiosis, and I wrote all the like more things down there, but I'm just gonna go down here. In prophase 2, and you can see how we start with four ends. By the end of it, we have 2. That 4 has split into 2 ends. In prophase 2, the chromosomes are going to condense again. The nuclear envelope is going to become brittle and disappear, and the spindle, well, the nuclear envelope, it may reform, it may not, but if it did reform, it's going to disappear again. And the spindles are going to reform, and they are going to attach to the sister chromatids. And you can see how some of this is orange and some of this is purple. It's because those have crossed over and have like swapped genes, I guess. And that's why you and your siblings look different, is because every chromatid or is different but similar. In metaphase 2, we're going to have the chromosomes are going to line up at the equator, and they're going to attach to the spindle by the kinetochore, and that leads us to anaphase 2, which is where that spindle is going to pull the chromatids to their opposite poles, and the chromatids are going to separate now into these like little weird worm looking things, and each of them have like a different thing on them. Anyway, and then in telophase 2, that is where again we get the nuclear envelope that's going to reform. The chromatids are going to decondense and the microfilaments contract. There's going to be cleavage there, and they're going to break off, and then each one will become 1N. So we start off with 4N. We go to 2N, and then we divide again into each cell thing having 1N. And the end results are going to be 4 haploid gametes, or 4 haploid, I want to say cells, but I'm not sure if that's entirely right. And 1 member of each pair of homologs. So one member of the pair of homologs. You started with 1 diploid cell, and you're going to end with 4 haploid gametes. And there's 23 chromosomes, or 23 ends total of all this.
So yeah, that is it.